The 2018 season for Glory began where 2017 left off, filled with knockouts, upsets, surprises, and title defenses. The #1 promoter of kickboxing worldwide delivered. Chicago played host for a record 5th time for Glory's historic milestone 50th event. On this night, 2 title fights in the lightweight and welterweight divisions took center stage. The always entertaining and unique Contender tournament featured the heavyweights, and hometown natives Richard Abraham and Malik Watson-Smith battled in the co-main event. All this and more coming your way next on Glory Rewind. We begin with highlights of the first of 4 welterweight bouts that took place at Glory 50. Local favorite Daniel Morales, looking to get back in the win column, took on Amari Boyd, undefeated in Glory.
Amari Boyd seemed to be getting the better of Morales in the beginning. Round 2, Morales started picking up a little bit. One judge actually gave him this round, but he started really mixing in the body. But Amari Boyd seemed to do more damage every time he threw his punches. He always had an answer. It looked like he was first. And then in round 3, a lot of back and forth action, especially in that last little bit of the fight. Morales trying to work the body, mixing uppercuts and hooks. Just didn't have enough power in that 3rd round to do a lot of work.
We go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals from our 5 ringside judges. They score this bout 29-28 Boyd, 29-28 Morales. And our 3 remaining judges have it 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 for your winner by split decision, Amari Boyd.
Amari Boyd is back in Glory, Joe. He is now 3-0. What did you make of his performance here tonight?
Well, he started off strong. He's got good conditioning. I still think he has a little bit more improvement in cleaning up his strikes, improving his power, but definitely good potential.
Up next, lightweights James J-Ho Houghton out of Michigan took on Mexico's Diego the Terror Lamas, making his Glory debut.
3 rounds, 3 minutes each. Our first fight of the night here on Glory Super Fight Series Chicago. Part of an epic night. It is Glory 50, a milestone event. We thank you for tuning in wherever you are watching around the world.
And right away you can see a size difference. J-Ho is the bigger fighter, cutting down, and this is Diego Lamas moving up in weight, usually fighting around 143 pounds. This fight at 151 pounds.
Diego Lamas growing up in Mexico. Nice jumping punch there from J-Ho. Lamas grew up in Mexico, Guadalajara, training to be a boxer, but said there's so many boxers down there, it's hard to get any traction. Tried Muay Thai, liked it, loved kickboxing, moved to America, got really good at it, and here he is in Glory, making his debut tonight.
He also has some good high-profile Muay Thai fights with Lion Fight, so a lot of experience in the Muay Thai ranks. But J-Ho has a little bit different style than a Muay Thai fighter would have. He's a little bit more unorthodox. You see him with those flying knees, and he just brings a different type of pace.
Good low kick there from J-Ho. Justin Houghton, as we mentioned, only a 2-week training camp for this fight. Lamas had 10 weeks to get ready.
I like how Lamas...
That right hand stuns J-Ho. Back against the ropes, his hands are up, but he may be almost down on his feet, eating another punch.
Yeah, and he's not over-committing on the punches. He's just accumulating a lot of touches.
Okay. 1, 2,
Our referee giving an 8 count. There are no standing 8 counts in Glory, so I assume the referee felt the ropes kept J-Ho up. And no, he's waved it off.
Yeah, he wasn't there completely. It looked like he was dazed.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to an end with an official time of 1 minute and 40 seconds in that very first round, and is ruled a technical knockout when our referee Dave Smith steps in to wave this one off. For your winner, Diego Lamas.
And just like that, Diego Lamas delivered a message in the lightweight division with his 11th career victory and 9th knockout. The co-main event at Glory 50 featured welterweight hometown favorite Richard Abraham, looking for his 6th victory inside the Glory ring as he took on fellow native Malik Watson-Smith, who was making his Glory debut.
Watson-Smith promising some high entertainment here. A lot of spinning attacks. Let's see what he does. He's wearing the black gloves. Richard Abraham in the white.
Yeah, you're going to really see Malik Watson-Smith use his kicks. Very dynamic. Front kicks, round kicks, very explosive where I'm expecting Abraham to come and pressure with his boxing just like he's doing now. But he just ate a left kick to the head.
Big body shot.
Break, clean, back it up,
That's
clean.
why Abraham needs to pressure. He needs to stay close to avoid those kicks.
Malik Watson-Smith, a lot of Muay Thai background. We've already got a cut over the right eye of Richard Abraham, and we saw Watson-Smith touch his head. He felt it was a headbutt. Nice kick from Watson-Smith.
Yeah, Abraham needs to keep that right hand pinned to his temple.
Malik's nickname is Free Smoke.
Break, clean, back it up, back it up,
Basically
back it
says,
up.
I'll smoke you for free. Just step in the ring with me.
Nice low kick from Richard Abraham. Continuing to pressure.
Stop, break, back it up.
Richard and Malik actually trained at the same gym for a couple years, but never sparred with each other, surprisingly.
Here's Malik switching stances to get his left kick off. Instead of switching, he switched stances
back it up.
and then threw it from the southpaw.
Fight.
Nice body head combination from Abraham.
Stop. Stop holding, stop holding, stop
Can't
holding.
quite see how bad that cut is for Richard Abraham, but it is bleeding rather heavily at this point.
That left kick just comes out of nowhere from Malik.
Like I said, he feels like he can kick quicker than anyone else.
Yeah, and it's close range, too. He doesn't even need to throw it from a far range.
Nice kick from Watson-Smith, who's got some supporters in the crowd as well.
No, stop. Up. Knee gloves. Knee gloves.
Watson-Smith told us he'd rather
Let's go, fight.
lose a boring fight than win an exciting one. I got that wrong. He said he would rather lose. I'll get this right, Joe. He said he would rather have an awesome fight and lose than have a boring fight and win.
Yeah, he's an entertainer, and if you watch some of his fights on the internet, you'll see that's the way he fights. Very tricky, very confident, showboats a little bit, brings in those vicious kicks.
This fight so far has been relatively entertaining.
Fight. It seems like Malik's the one that's initiating the clinch. Richard's trying to push him off and create space for his boxing.
Good knee to the body, but here's Abraham's boxing prowess on display. That right hand snuck through the guard. And look at Abraham teeing off. And Malik throws a right hand. Great finish to round one. Yeah, that was basically the worst place you can have a cut. They'll hug it out to start round 3. Abraham versus Malik Watson-Smith, Joe.
Yep, and Abraham had a way better second round. His pressure and his boxing seemed to be giving him the advantage at this point of the fight. Malik's got to get back to that left kick.
Good head kick there for Watson-Smith. Total strikes, Abraham has landed 42, Watson-Smith 37. This has been a close competitive bout, no doubt about it. And we thought it would be.
Yeah, definitely. It's those kicks and those dynamic kicks that gave Abraham problems at first, but second and third round, no problem for Richard Abraham.
There's the judges' scores, all 5, 10-8 for Abraham. So hypothetically speaking, if Watson-Smith can win this round, it would go to a 4th round, Joe.
Yeah, I know Richard Abraham's not going to want that, so for him, he can't play too safe, unless he thought he won the first round.
This crowd won't let him play it safe.
Good body shot from Abraham.
He's going to deduct another point for Malik Watson-Smith.
1 point holding. 1 point holding. In the corner. Come on, brother. I don't want to do this.
Well, he was warned. He had 1 point deducted already, so what else can you say?
Yeah, well, he's going to have to come out aggressively if he wants to win this fight now.
Needs a knockdown for sure here. A nice knee to the body. Good body shot for Smith. He may have found a new target now.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to lower the guard, see if he can take some kicks up high.
Stop, break, both these break. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Fight.
I like how Richard angled off there. He's moving to his left, which is a good strategy because it avoids that left kick. Get away from the power of Malik.
Watson Smith appears to be fatigued. Abraham always ready to come forward. Body kick. He's going to open it up a little bit.
Fight out, fight out, fight out. Let's go. Fight out.
Fight out. That's what we want to hear.
Yeah, push off and strike.
Half minute to go now. Watson Smith needs a knockdown. Nice right hand connects there for Richard Abraham.
Slip. Fight.
Abraham's corners urging him to push forward.
Fight out. Stop.
10 seconds.
Let's go. You want to go out like that? Let's go.
And there you have it. Richard Abraham looking for back-to-back wins in Glory after beating Daniel Morales the last time we were here in Chicago. Has he done it again?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we again go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals from our 5 ringside judges. One scores about 30-25. The other 4 all have it 29-26. A unanimous decision for your winner by unanimous decision, Richard Abraham.
With the victory, Abraham moves up to number 11 in the welterweight rankings as he captured his 3rd victory in 4 attempts, fighting in his hometown of Chicago. Still to come, title defenses in the lightweight and welterweight divisions, and the heavyweights battled in the 4-man one-night contender tournament. But up next, welterweights Omar Moreno and Casey Green create a Glory instant classic. Welcome back to Chicago. The 3rd of our 4 welterweight battles of the night featured Americans Omar Moreno and Casey Green. From start to finish, these 2 warriors put on a show that won't be soon forgotten and sure to become a Glory instant classic.
Omar Moreno in the white gloves, Casey Green in the black. Big experience difference here, especially in kickboxing. Green's been doing this a long time. For Moreno, just his 2nd fight with Glory.
I'm excited to see what kind of fight Casey Green's going to bring. Is he going to pressure with his boxing? Let's see where his kicking game is at.
Nice inside low kick to start things off for Casey Green.
Trying to use his straight right. So Moreno's going to use his left kick. So that's where Casey Green's going to try to set up his right straight to try to shut that left kick down.
You may have noticed tonight that our fighters are, for the first time, are wearing Fairtex gloves. They're our new partner. And Joe, you put a pair on yesterday. I saw you messing around with them. What do you make of the Fairtex gloves, the official glove of Glory?
Yeah, they're very slick and very compact, and you can see how nice and small they look on the guy's hands. And that's just a nice feeling when you're fighting. So I think the guys are really going to like them.
We've already seen 1 knockout tonight. Heavy-handed Diego Lamas in our opener with a 1st round stoppage over J-Ho, Justin Houghton.
Casey Green taking the approach of trying to switch stances.
Good knee.
Stop. Right. Let's fight.
That might have been on the back of the head. Good punches there from Green, though.
Casey Green trying to land his power punches. I think that's going to be his best strategy. He's going to have to box on the inside. Let his hands go.
Casey Green is also a switch hitter. You'll see him in southpaw stance as well as orthodox.
Omar threw a nice high kick, could have stunned Casey there. He's probably going to slow him down slightly.
Good high kick from Moreno. He told us he's going to be very nervous tonight, but he looks very calm right now. Blood already coming out of the nose of Casey Green. And another high kick.
Nice body head combination from Casey.
Ooh, that knee just missed from Casey Green. Through 8 fights in Glory, Green does have 2 knockouts. Oh, and a quick-handed knockdown for Casey Green. And Moreno just doesn't really know what happened.
Yeah, he clipped him with a
6,
right hand.
7.
That's the power
8.
Casey Green has.
Good. Walk to me.
Moreno was getting a little too comfortable.
Let's fight.
And here goes Green. Can he close the show? 20 seconds to go here in round 1, but it's Moreno who walks right into Green. Almost as if to say, you didn't hurt me, you may have dropped me, but I'm okay.
I like that switch knee Moreno threw. Another right hand from Casey Green.
Moreno's just leaving his hands too far down, and Casey Green ran out of time, but a fantastic start to Green's night. Let's see how Moreno responds here in round 2. And one of the reasons Moreno was nervous tonight is that his grandparents are here from Mexico watching him fight for the very first time. So he does not want to disappoint them.
So we're going to see 2 possibilities for Moreno. Is he going to come out and get aggressive and try to get that knockdown back? Or is he going to be a little bit more hesitant to step in? Because he knows Casey Green is waiting with that right hand.
That was, excuse me, Joe, that was not deemed a knockdown. So you saw the scores from the judges, all giving it a 10-8 round. That inside low kick dropped Moreno, but not ruled a knockdown. Not enough damage was done. So Moreno must win the next 2 rounds.
His best weapon seems to be the left kick to the head and his knees. I feel Moreno can do some good work with his knees if he mixes them in there, but Casey Green's beating him to it. And that pressure keeping him in the corner. Just trying to set up that right hand.
Seems like defensively, Moreno's got some work to do. Keep in mind, he's still only 22 years old.
And when you do have a lot of Muay Thai fights, you usually clinch on the inside. So a lot of Muay Thai fighters come into kickboxing and they're forced to stay head-to-head and use their boxing, and they're still not used to that. So that's a big transition for Muay Thai fighters, is that head-to-head boxing range.
Ooh. That high kick from Casey Green came dangerously close. A nice, well-rounded performance so far for Casey Green, who fights out of Los Angeles, California.
Casey Green just showed good footwork. He shifted off with his rear hand, switched stances. High-level footwork.
Green would love to just turn this into a boxing match. He clearly has the edge.
He's doing well, pairing hands, staying relaxed, waiting for that one moment to throw his hands or combo back.
Total punches so far, 65 thrown by Green, 35 for Moreno, a 19-13 landed advantage for Casey Green. Oh, and a high kick there, which landed, and Moreno tried to answer back with his own.
There's those knees, I think Moreno's best strategy.
Oh, and that right hand may have wobbled Green a little bit. Seemed like round 2 was going all Casey Green's way until that one moment. Not sure it's enough to win the round for Moreno, but we shall soon see, since we do have open scoring here tonight in Chicago. To the 3rd and final round. The first round, a 10-8 across the board for Casey Green. Let's see what the judges said for round 2.
Come on, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get out, get out.
Having some issues finding the mouthpiece for Omar Moreno. He's got it in, and we get it on.
Ernesto told Moreno to keep throwing the left kick.
So Moreno pretty much needs a knockout here in round 3. The judges, all 5 of them, score round 2 for Casey Green, 10-9. So it's 20-17 for Casey Green. Nice knee to the body from Moreno in the clinch. Tried to go upstairs and then slides all the way down to the canvas.
Back up,
Casey Green keeps slipping in these slick little uppercuts inside.
Stop. Break. Fight.
Look at the total strikes. Landed is pretty even, Joe, but thrown, Green has been much more active.
Yeah, and he's pressuring more, so the judges are looking at that as being the main factor. He's pushing and he's landing the power punches.
Stop. Break. Watch the clinch. Fight.
Seems like if Moreno's to get that knockout, it's going to come from a head kick.
Yeah, I can see a knee to the body, too. Just needs to stay away from that mid-close range, that boxing range.
That's my last warning. Fight.
Stay out or in.
A minute and a half to go here in round 3. Only one fight left here on our Super Fight Series card, and that's our main event. Lightweight Championship of the World, Sidit Chai back in action, taking on Christian Baya. And there's a head kick, and it almost sent Green to the canvas.
Stop.
Moreno has 1 minute left. Let's see if he can pressure. He needs a finish here.
So a light at the end of the tunnel right now for Omar Moreno.
Stop.
Under a minute to go.
Fight.
And now Green looking fatigued as he ate an uppercut. Left hand just slips across the chin.
Green keeps throwing back. Doesn't seem to be hurt.
Oof. And now it's Green who's putting his hands down a little bit. It's been a fantastic performance so far for Green, but it may be slipping away here with 30 seconds to go.
He just ate a knee and a right hand.
And a left foot right down the chute. Green's ready to go.
There's 15 seconds left.
Neutral corner. Neutral corner.
It's going to be a mandatory 8 count.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop to me.
And I think Moreno's going to run out of time here. Here we go. Let's see if he can put him away. Oh, and a big kick to the face. Is that a knockdown? Are they going to call it a push? They're not calling. Yes, they are calling it a knockdown.
4.
That is a huge moment in this fight.
6.
That would mean
7,
an extra round.
8. Come here. Come here. Let's go. Fight.
So that's the end of the fight. We'll see what the judges have scored here, but we could have an extra round. And what a final stanza for Omar Moreno.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we go to the judges' scorecard. Here now are the totals. All 5 of our ringside judges scored about the same, 27-27, and rule it a draw. But according to Glory rules, we go 1 more round.
So it's 3 minutes. Carpe diem. Omar Moreno looking to improve to 2-0 in Glory. Casey Green trying to get back on the winning track in his 9th Glory appearance. Who do you give the edge to here, Joe?
Well, it looked like Moreno was fresh. He's got a lot of momentum and confidence going into this round. But let's see what Casey Green's going to do. He's going to try to land that straight right in his power punches.
Another high kick for Moreno. I'll tell you one thing, Omar Moreno's grandparents, who are here watching him for the first time ever as a pro up from Mexico, are proud of their grandson tonight. What heart he's shown.
Yeah, good comeback. And
whoa, that right hand stunned Green. He's wobbling backwards. Moreno looking for his 3rd knockdown of Casey Green tonight.
He needs to be careful with his hands. Casey Green's looking for counter punches.
Don't get too cocky, Moreno.
Front kick from the outside. I like that Moreno's mixing up levels with his kicks now. Going inside, and he's trying to work the head kick off of it.
Knee connects for Moreno.
Yeah, as Casey Green suspects a round kick, the knee comes right up the middle.
looks extremely fresh considering he's been through 3 very physical rounds. Got to feel a little bit for Casey Green. The night started so well for him and then just deteriorated in a hurry there the last 30 seconds of round 3. But we saw earlier, Moreno tends to drop his hands at the wrong time and can get caught by Green.
Those knees are just missing for Moreno.
No sweeps. Last one. Good.
Referee warning for no sweeps.
Fight.
Not Muay Thai, you can't dump. Casey Green needs to let his hands fly a little bit. He's waiting and he's trying to throw the single.
Nice little 1-2 there for Green. 45 seconds to go. This round clearly going to Moreno thus far.
Fight.
Moreno's trying to hit some points and move, make Casey come to him.
Were you ever in an extra round fight, Joe?
No, never got to go.
I know your favorite extra round fight, Ernesto Hoost and Andy Hu.
That double extra.
Double extra. Left hand there. They exchange them. 10 seconds to go. Green's got to find something here.
Oh, good straight left from Moreno. Casey returning with his right hand.
Green, a couple of nice shots with the right hand, and that will do it. Who won round 4?
In dramatic fashion, Omar Moreno scored 2 knockdowns in the final seconds of the 3rd round, forcing an extra round before defeating a shocked Casey Green. What makes Glory unique is that no bouts end in a draw, and many times take an extra round to deliver the winner.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 5 of our ringside judges are in agreement and scored that sudden victory round 10-9 for your winner, Omar Moreno.
He's only 22 years old, Joe, and this probably was his most satisfying victory ever considering the stage and the crowd.
We'll step aside, but when we come back, the lightweight title is on the line as Sidichai defends for the 3rd time against number 2 ranked and undefeated in Glory, Christian Bad News Baya. And then later on, welterweight champion Murtel Grunhart makes his first title defense in the much-anticipated rematch against challenger Haruk Grigorian. You're watching Glory Rewind. Welcome back to Chicago and Glory 50. Currently, Sidichai ranks 3rd in the longest tenure holding the Glory belt at 598 days. In Chicago, the Killer Kid made his 3rd title defense when he took on Christian Bad News Baya. Baya, fresh off his TKO victory over Sam Opeti at Glory 49, entered the fight undefeated in Glory at 4-0.
Can Christian Baya turn the lightweight division on its head? Or will it be operations as usual for Sidichai, who's been untouchable for the past 2.5 years?
First round, you ready? You ready? Fight!
The lightweight championship is on the line. Baya in the black gloves, Sidichai wearing white.
It's going to be very interesting and very intrigued by this fight. Because Chris Baya has that style that could really shock Sidichai.
The left high kick is brutal from Sidichai. Baya already has learned that lesson 10 seconds in. There's another one.
And the key is, what is Baya going to do with that left kick? There he's trying to pressure with his hands is what he has to do. And I like that return with his right kick. Go 1-for-1 with Sidichai.
Most so-called kickboxing experts believe that if this goes the distance, Sidichai will win a points battle all night long. If Baya is to win, it's going to be by knockout. You agree?
That's on paper, yeah. But Baya's able to sustain that power for a while. He's young, trains hard, in great physical condition.
Baya said, listen, I know to beat Sidichai, I've got to pressure him. I can't let him get comfortable. He can't get into a groove.
That left kick's going to just keep coming over and over again. Sidichai
last fought for Glory in 2017 was March, nearly a year ago. He felt he cleared out the division, asked permission for Glory to go fight in China. They gave him permission. He went and won 4 fights over there. Now he's back, has found a contender in Christian Baya. Let's see if he can handle this 26-year-old from Angola, nicknamed Bad News.
Baya taking a really relaxed approach. Maybe he wants to feel the power that Sitthichai has before he opens up. Sitthichai doing a good job at changing levels with that left kick. When he first came to Glory, Thai fighters tend to just continue to kick the arm. So Sitthichai starting to use inside low kicks, head kicks. That's how he sets up the knockout, with the left kick.
Both of these fighters with a lot of experience for being in their mid-20s. Christian Baya had 66 professional fights. Sitthichai over 150. That's because he had his first professional fight at, get this, 11 years old.
Yeah, that's that Thai mentality growing up. And he fights so often.
Got into the sport because he said his dad basically made him do it to get money for the family. He hasn't stopped working since. He's become the best in the world at his craft. His parents have a new house, a new car. He still provides them with money. Takes great pride in providing for his family.
There's Sitthichai trying to use his knees, but the difference what Baya's doing is he switched to southpaw, trying to give Sitthichai a different look for that left kick, which I think is a good strategy.
I think some of those knees to the body from Sitthichai did some damage to Baya.
Yeah, those inside knees from Sitthichai, they don't need much space, but that's where that Thai pecking knee comes in and does a lot of damage in such a small range.
And as far as Muay Thai fighters, Sitthichai being 26 years old, that's ancient. Most of these fighters don't last into their 20s.
Yeah, like you said, he started at 11 years old, so a lot of wear and tear on the body, but he looks in amazing shape today.
It's been almost too easy so far for Sitthichai. You're wondering, like you said, Joe, if maybe Baya's holding back, waiting to land something late. Maybe lull Sitthichai into a false sense of security.
Well, if he wants to win a decision, he needs to pick it up now. Otherwise, he's going to have to rely on a knockout, which is going to be difficult with Sitthichai.
Well, Baya told us his game plan was to pressure Sitthichai, but instead it's the other way around, and Baya's turning into a counterpuncher.
Powerful left kick changes the fight.
Baya in fantastic physical condition. Perhaps the best physique in all of Glory. This side of Rico Verhoeven. There's a counterpunch from Baya, not much steam behind it. Only 4 landed strikes so far, according to our fight metrics.
Sitthichai going back to those knees. He has some good career finishes. He made his Glory debut with a beautiful KO win against David Kiria with his left knee. Here Mike calling combination.
Way too pedestrian so far for Baya. He's lost the first 2 rounds, and Joe, if he loses this one, unless he's able to get a knockdown, he can't win.
Yeah, he's waiting too long. I liked when he mixed his jab. He was throwing his straight right a little bit more often.
You can't blame it all on Christian Baya. We've seen many great fighters basically neutralized by the style of Sitthichai.
Yeah, and it just shows how good Sitthichai is, that he can get a dominant fighter and make him fight this way. That's why Sitthichai is one of the best pound-for-pound kickboxers right now.
We saw what Sitthichai did to Ruben van Roosmalen, one of the greatest fighters in Glory history. Last time he lost was to Van Roosmalen. That fight was very controversial. Many felt Sitthichai won that fight, but did not get the decision.
They're both 1-1.
But Christian Baya has to find something somewhere, and there was a right hand that snuck in. But he's got to find something, Joe. He's down 3 rounds to nothing. Anything can happen. This is the stand-up fight game. 3 minutes to go for Christian Bad News Baya to capture lightning in a bottle. And who knows, Sidichai may be looking for a knockout in his own right here.
And Baya looks fresh, so he's got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So let's see if he can really capture something here.
Nice high kick. And another one for Sidichai.
Baya waves him on.
Here are the judges' scores from round 4, and one judge did give it to Baya. So he had one moment. He's got one believer in him, but he needs a knockout, as you can see from the scores, to win this fight. Got caught with a left-handed Baya.
Sidichai ripping the body.
There's really no reason for Sidichai to get in there and mix it up.
What makes Sidichai so beautiful is his distance and range control. He's never in a position where he's going to get hit. His hands can be down. It's because he knows where he is. You can just slip outside of punches like he just did. And on the inside, he closes up so you can't hit him. There he closes up and hits the knees. That's why Baya can't hit him. It's his range and distance control. Sidichai's too smart to just stand there and let Baya hit him.
This is Baya's first trip to the United States as well.
Right?
His girlfriend's here. They're going to go to New York City for 6 days, spend some time there, and do the tourist thing. He was hoping to go there as a world champion, but it looks like it's not to be.
Sidichai back to the legs of Baya.
Whoa, he got caught! He got caught! Baya backed up against the ropes. Sidichai looking for the finish here.
Sidichai needs to be careful. Getting too aggressive at this time is dangerous.
This is what we want to see from a champion in glory. Close the show. Seal the deal. Sidichai showing off some boxing skills as he just ate a punch.
Yeah, he took one to give the knee. Now he's going to take a breath, move back, and get back to his fight.
Most exciting moment of the fight by far there, as Sidichai almost got a knockdown.
Stop. Separate.
Another masterclass performance from Sidichai. Certainly not the most exciting fight we've ever seen, but it's not his fault. This was the most aggressive Sidichai perhaps we've seen in a title fight. Took the fight to Baya and still dominated on every level.
I just don't see that hunger in Baya. With 10 seconds left and the title on the line, I would expect an aggressive output.
So there you have it, the Killer Kid, with maybe his best ever performance bell to bell for glory. Christian Baya not quite ready for Sidichai on this level. For the world, and Joe, I can assure you there won't be much Christian Baya in this clip.
No, it was all Sidichai dominating with that left kick like we thought. Came inside, did some good work with his knees as well. But just that range control that I talked about of him being able to control the pace of the fight, where the fight goes, is just what makes him so tricky and so hard to hit. And that's why he can go through and fight so often, because he's so difficult. He can shut down the highest level opponents in any of his fights. You're talking about a guy in tournaments outside of Glory who have beat the likes of Andy Sauer and Myrtle Boonhart in one night. So he's definitely up there for the pound-for-pound best.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 5 championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals from our 5 ringside judges. One sees this bout 49-46. The remaining 4 all have it 50-45 for your winner by unanimous decision. And still Glory Lightweight Champion of the World, Sidichai Sitsongpeenong.
With the unanimous decision, Sidichai's reign as lightweight champion continues as he extended his Glory winning streak to 6 with career victory 119. Up next, the 4-man heavyweight contender tournament and Myrtle Grunhart's first title defense of his welterweight title. Win twice in one night and take one step closer to a title shot in Glory's Contender tournament. The heavyweights did battle in Chicago with 3 of the top 5 ranked fighters in the division. In semifinal 1, two-time Contender tournament winner Benjamin Adegbuyi took on rising star and number 3 ranked D'Angelo Marshall.
So here we go, Joe. A heavyweight tournament we've been talking about for a couple months now. Benjamin Adegbuyi taking on D'Angelo Marshall in our first semifinal. Who do you like?
Well, it's a close fight, but I think I give a slight edge to Adegbuyi just with his tournament experience. And I just think he has that edge and that power that could slow Marshall down.
Marshall likes to start red hot. Look for a high kick right away.
That's what he needs to do. Marshall needs to put pressure on Adegbuyi.
Nice
Let him get comfortable.
They're going right after each other. Adegbuyi ate a right hand there.
Fighters have 2 approaches.
Oh, he just put D'Angelo Marshall on his knees. And it's over. Marshall doesn't know where he is. Benjamin Adegbuyi. Decisive, destructive power.
Ladies and gentlemen, you watched it as it happened. We have an official time of 36 seconds of that very first round. This one comes to an end by knockout. For your winner, now advancing to the tournament final, Benjamin Adegbuyi.
In decisive and quick fashion, Adegbuyi moved on to the finals. There, he will meet the winner of semifinal 2 between 5th-ranked Guto Inocec and knockout artist Junior Tafa.
Here are our highlights.
Yeah, it was Tafa staying patient, really looking to land that right hand in the first round. There was that, what some would have called a knockdown, which I called a slit. But in second round, same kind of thing. I thought Guto was pressing the action a little bit more. Came in with some spectacular offense, but the thing is with Junior Tafa, every time he hit you, he did some damage. Guto maybe throw 2-3, came forward, but every time Tafa hit, there was some sort of damage. And then closer in, I think it was in the third round, we saw a cut happen with Guto, and then Tafa just called him on for more action.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 tournament rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals from our 5 ringside judges. One judge scores the bout 30-27. The remaining 4 all have it 29-28. It is a unanimous decision for your winner. Now moving on to the tournament final, Guto Inocec.
The narrow split decision victory proved costly for Inocec, as the cut over his left eye was too severe to allow him to continue to the tournament finals. So under Glory rules, Junior Tafa moved on to face Benjamin Adegbuyi.
You ready, Junior? Ready,
Fatigue could be a factor, though, for Tafa, who did go 3 rounds. Benjamin Adegbuyi in the white gloves, Junior in the black.
Adegbuyi going right for the low kicks right away.
Tried uppercut, did Tafa. Snaps Benjamin Adegbuyi's head back with the left hand. Oh, and a nice low kick.
Yeah, he just low kicked and angled out, but Tafa's bringing the pressure. He knows he's got to get inside on Adegbuyi. Once he gets inside, that's when he's got to unload.
Would your strategy be, if you were Adegbuyi, listen, the first 2 rounds really don't even matter. Just drag Tafa into the 3rd round, then you can drown him because he'll be exhausted.
Well, you don't want to take those chances against a power puncher, so that's where Adegbuyi needs to use his jab, circle out, try to stay off the ropes.
Work your way out of it.
And it looks like their plan is to attack Tafa's legs.
Clean break. Separate.
Not a bad strategy at all. You saw Tafa almost got knocked down after those low kicks. Body shot from Benjamin Adegbuyi. Tafa says, hit me some more.
I like how Tafa blocks those low kicks, though. I know, he's coming forward, some land, but once you block,
stop, clean break.
A good low kick and you hit someone's instep or their foot, makes them think twice.
Tafa said he got in fights growing up almost every single day. Finally honed his craft in the garage with his brothers. Turned pro.
Work, gentlemen, let's go, let's work. Stop.
And he's always looking for a fight. He enjoys getting in there and banging.
Good combination from Adegbuyi. Jab, lead hook, low kick. That's the jab.
And that might be a knockdown, yes. The damaging low kick from Attic Bowie.
Absolutely a knockdown.
5, 6,
And
7,
Tafa's having trouble putting any weight on that left leg.
Continue. Can you walk on that leg?
This could be bad news for Tafa. 45 seconds to go here in round 1.
And what Attic Bowie likes to do is he doesn't throw a lot of power punches. He's just doing it the touch, 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 trying to find the power kick. He just gets your guard up, but I think that leg is done.
And Tafa jumping around like a kangaroo. The referee thinking about stopping it. Can Tafa get to his feet?
6, 7, 8.
So Tafa now has been knocked down twice. One more in this round and it's over.
Get over here. Pay attention.
You know, Attic Bowie's got good low kicks. He trains with Rico Verhoeven, one of the best low kickers in kickboxing.
Tafa's going to let his hands go here as we end round 1.
He's just got to swing if he makes it through the round.
Boy, that's going to be a long 20-hour flight home to Australia for Tafa with that banged-up leg.
So he is going southpaw.
Hopefully he's got an exit rope.
There's one from Attic Bowie.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
2, 3.
Tafa showing some heart, though.
5.
Needing the ropes to get up.
7, 8.
He's going to keep going.
Look at me. Come here. No. Come on, Mom. That's it.
And that's
You're
it.
not listening to me,
It's
brother.
over. Benjamin Attic Bowie. 2 fights, 2 wins, 2 knockouts.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee Michael Bell has stepped in and waved off this contest at 34 seconds of that second round, declaring your winner by technical knockout. And now 3-time Glory Contender Tournament champion, Benny Attic Bowie.
This heavyweight final proved too much for Tafa, as Attic Bowie dominated by taking the legs out from under him not once, not twice, but 3 times. With the victory, Attic Bowie becomes Glory's first 3-time tournament winner and looks ahead to a possible 3rd title shot against current champion Rico Verhoeven. The welterweight division crowned a new champion in 2017 when Myrtle Grunhart defeated then title holder Cedric Doumbé. For his first title defense, he went up against Glory 44 tournament contender winner Harut Grigorian, who was looking to avenge his loss to Grunhart at Glory 42 Paris.
Don't turn your back on your opponent. Don't turn away from the television set. Myrtle Grunhart defending his world title for the first time against Harut Grigorian. Here we go. It's our main event on this epic Glory 50 broadcast. Myrtle Grunhart listed as a -485 favorite. That is a big number. That's disrespectful to Harut Grigorian and his abilities.
Yeah, and he's just got a lot of power. He's going to want to put you against the ropes and unload. He's good at mixing body punches with head punches. But what gave him problems last time was that flying knee from Myrtle. And that's one of Myrtle's best weapons. He has this switch left knee that he throws to the head.
What a big roundhouse right hand from Harut Grigorian. Gets nothing but air. He said he would like to decapitate Grunhart with a punch tonight if it was possible.
Well, I'm sure he's going to stay calm and relaxed. He can't get too aggressive and think about that knockout. He's got 5 rounds. We haven't seen him go 5 rounds yet. The key is, can he sustain that hard pace that he brings?
And can he control his emotions?
He's staying a little calmer than usual. Usually we see him a little bit more aggressive, so he's probably taking his time in the first few rounds before he opens up.
Nice left hand from Grunhart as he backpedaled. There's a knee and a right hand, and Harut backed up against the ropes.
That's Myrtle's knee. That's really going to give people problems. And what Harut's going to have to do, he's going to have to angle off. He can't stay straight. As soon as he anticipates the knee, he's got to angle out, pivot out. Don't stay center.
Oh, and that right hand connected, and Grunhart is down. That is a knockdown. The champ is down here in round 1.
That's the power we all knew Harut had in his hands.
7.
He just needs to land it.
Let's see. Well, he is wobbly right now.
Are you okay?
The champ may not.
Are you
Is he
okay?
going to continue?
Come right here.
And look at Harut.
Turn around. Hey!
Harut wants him.
Harut's ready to go.
Grunhardt's in survival mode right now. We may have a new champ in the making. Harut Grigorian hitting the champ. What is it? The referee has stopped it. Are you kidding me? A world title fight should never be stopped like that. But it's Harut Grigorian who's the new welterweight champion of the world. He has done it.
What beautiful power from Harut Grigorian. He was just waiting for that moment. He was a little bit more patient than usual, but when he lands it, it's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, you watched it as it happened. Our referee, Chris Wagner, steps in and waves off this contest with an official time of 2 minutes and 6 seconds of that very first round, declaring your winner by technical knockout. And new Glory welterweight champion of the world, Harut Grigorian.
In stunning fashion, Grigorian scored a first-round knockout and ended Grunhardt's reign as champion as quickly as it began. He vowed he'd get payback from his loss to Grunhardt at Glory 42, and he did just that, and along with it, became Glory's welterweight champion of the world. That leads us to Glory 51 Rotterdam, coming your way next, when #1 Cedric Doumbé takes on 4th-ranked Alim Nabiev, with the winner earning a title shot against newly crowned welterweight champion Harut Grigorian. But all eyes will be on Badr Hari as he returns to the Glory ring to take on veteran heavyweight Hesdy Gerges in a bout being referred to as bad blood. This is a rematch 8 years in the making with some unfinished business for both fighters. It's Glory 51 Rotterdam, coming your way March 3rd. Check date and time in your area. And don't forget to check out all things Glory on our new and improved website, glorykickboxing.com, or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as catch up on Glory features and fights on our YouTube channel.